Space Engineers, and we are in creative mode. No planet, deep space. It was supposed to be empty, but Space Engineers being Space Engineers. Alright, so I'm actually in the process of recording a new series, the beginning of a new series. And it's going to be a little bit more heavily edited than normal. At least that's the idea. So, working on getting things sorted out on that aspect. Basically, I'm just recording a bunch of footage and, splicing it all together, and we'll be putting videos out. And the first of those should be dropping on Monday. What is that? So 19, 20, 21, 22? November 22? I think. Whatever Monday's date is. Oh, yeah, I'm a bit tired. Anyway, so I figured I'd take a break from all of that and we'd work on something a little different. Let's actually get rid of this, and regular blocks, heavy armor, and heavy armor. Okay. And basically, while I was going through doing the recording, I actually have one of the encounter mods enabled that introduces the Junker faction. Now, for those who have not played Space Engineers or have not played with the hostile AI mods that are available, specifically the things that are built under the more encounters system, if you're looking for a challenge to add some life to your game, definitely go check out that series of mods. If I remember, I'll put a link for them down in the description of the video. If not there, it'll be in a pinned comment. So, anyway, let's go like this. And I don't know, let's do 15 should start. Should be a good start. It just gives us something to look at. So, what I'm thinking is what that AI has, or that faction has, are some rather piecemeal ships and vehicles. The bases are kind of interesting as well. You see them in some of the encounter scenarios. And so I was thinking, I kind of like the design methodology of those. And so I'm thinking that I may do something with it. So we're going to go 5 wide. As what is the real civil engineer would say, RCE would say, the strongest shape. Oh, anyway. But yes, like I was saying, I'm really liking some of their design, the design language around their themes. And let's grab some wheels. You are the 3x, I want the 5x's, and I can never remember which direction is up on these. I think they're a little bit... I think you are the bottom on those. You might be the top. I don't know. Alright. And we'll do the same on this side. Alright, you're... Alright, so if we then go like this, like that, of course what we can do is just do that. That way we have wheels on it. Alright, so I'm thinking that's about in the 5x5s. That's probably about where I need these guys to be. And in fact, let us then go like so. And so what I'm thinking here is we end up with something, well, something like this, maybe. All right. And let's go you there, you there, you there, and you're going to go that way. All right. So it's going to be our undercarriage. Now, I'm almost tempted to actually side mount those, like rotate them 90 degrees. But the problem is that then we don't get the suspension effect, and I want the suspension, so we're going to leave it like it is. Right. That should be pretty close to what I need it to be. Now, originally what I was thinking was maybe do a modular build where I'd basically build different components, slap them in here, and see how everything worked out. But with the way that everything is going on this, I was like, maybe not. Maybe we'll just do this, have some fun with it. It's been a while since I've done just a plain build for the sake of doing a build. And you know what? I kind of want that to come up another block. I'm not really happy with that positioning, I think. So I think what we're going to do is, let's go, you go there, and you go like so. I may come back and change that up a little bit. If I go that way, if we go here, there. Does that go too far? That might go too far. Instead, let's do that. That should be good. All right, and then that becomes our under chassis area, maybe. Actually, I need to change that. How do I want to do that? I mean, I could just go simple and do it like that. Yeah, that should work. All right. All right, so if we do... Oh, no, you know what we can do? Let's go this way with it. All right, so if we do that, we can then bring that in, and we go... Let's put some batteries on this bad boy. And let's Let's go, I don't know, 4 batteries there, and then do I want some more out this way? I think I'm going to put 2 here. That's what, 3 blocks there. Okay, so if we do conveyor and jukebox. So is it? It's O2, yeah. And that gets us that aspect. And then, so basically what I want is a system. Can I get away with putting a whole refinery in there? I keep forgetting that thing's even number of blocks. That is really irritating. I swear. Because it's 2x4. Why can't it be like 2x5 or 3x4 or something like that? No, we had to keep it even. I mean, I could always do 2 of these things, but I think that's a bit overkill. I mean, I guess I could. Because if I went that way with it, and then alright, so if I go those are going to come out here in a second. So if I go that way, how would we do this? Maybe that wouldn't be bad. Oh. Gives us access on both of those, but not on this one, unfortunately. It'd be really nice if I could actually get that mirrored. But, alright. Well, because what I'm thinking here is for these guys, you're going to end up with something like this. And the same over here. So it kind of looks like an engine block back here. All right. And then from here we can go take that, we do this, we do this, and we go pipes. Alright. You can make your sorter. How about we go like 1, 2, 3. Actually, nice smog producing engine, yeah. I'll probably end up changing that out later, but for now it's funny. It entertains me and amuses me, right? All right. So now we can go with the regular blocks, which are going to come out that way. You guys will end up coming over this way. Let's go ahead and drop you out for the regular conveyors. All right. So one of the mods that I've been playing around with is the Eat, Sleep, and Drink mod. Now that mod actually there's other modules that you can get for that. One of them is the Grow mod, I think is what it's called. It's effectively farming, crop grower. Eat, drink. Alright, so did I not load it? I may not have loaded the right mod. Nope, I didn't load the right mod. Okay. I'll have to load that other mod then. But basically one of the mods there's a crop growing mod that when you look in the block list, it'll actually show up as farming blocks. And it introduces a soybean plot, a wheat field plot, apple trees, vegetable grower, and something else. Oh, herb grower and mushrooms. So there's all these like little things that you can do, and then it also has a modified kitchen block that you can actually use for production stuff. So what you can do is you take all of the different things that you can grow, you throw them into the kitchen block, and you can make things like cooked meat, hamburgers, bread, like meat and potatoes kind of food, or meat and vegetables kind of food. And all of them will impact your food and water levels. Unfortunately, like I said, I have the wrong mod loaded, so So we're going to end up with this being... So we kind of want an engineering room, which I think we have. This will be... You know what? I think we're going to go ahead and get rid of all that really quick. You guys can go away. As can you. I'm not liking it. The more I'm looking at it, the less I'm liking it. I'm thinking what I may do is you come out of there. So let's grab you, and we're going to put the assembler in there. We'll turn it that way. That block can come out. We'll put a conveyor block in. Okay. So what I'm thinking is that we will have... What is it? Mushrooms, herbs, vegetables, wheat, soy, and I'm fairly certain there's another one that I'm forgetting, so we'll go ahead and do 6 of those, which means we can then, let's go here, so that'll be piped in to that portion of the network. That gets piped in to that portion of the network. And then I'm thinking we end up with something back here. So we'll end up with, let's go to that for a second. So I'm thinking we go here maybe. Probably there would be better. And let's go hydrogen tank. Kind of want that to hang out one. So let's go like that. Actually, yeah, we'll do that. Don't we go that way with it? Or that way? Let's go that way. Oh. We need our 2 generator. Get rid of that for right now. So we do that. Bring that in. Bring that in. And then we'll have some of the, maybe I do want that to flip the other way. So if we do this instead, which is where we go that way with it. Yeah, with that side showing out. You will go there. You will go there. Yeah, I'm liking that. I'm liking that much better. Okay. All right, and then here we do what? How do we want to do this? Because this needs to be, this will actually need to be closed in. So if we do that, put the vent in, I could put a vent in there. We have a window there, and we need something to, bad. We're gonna have to put something in there to block that then. All right. But I am liking where this is kind of going at this point. All right. And then what I'm thinking, well, I'm thinking back here is let's bring our pipes back. Don't need that anymore. What I'm thinking is we go flange. Let's do that to there. We do flanged to the other side. We do conveyor here and conveyor there. And so here we end up with something like this, maybe. I'm gonna do the same on this side. And here. We can go that way. And do I just want to go ahead and double that up? I think I may want to just go ahead and double that up. Well, I mean, I guess we don't really have to because that kind of fits in back there. So if we do, let's see here. I want maybe that one. Let's try that. How do you look back there? Oh, that looks good. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. Ah. All right. So let's go. You're gonna go there. We'll use a regular block in there, just because we can. Which means you guys then go like that. And then say 2. We're gonna let's see here. And so we end up with basically something a little like that. And you actually end up going down further by 1, huh? So if we then say that, maybe? No. So this is going to end up being longer, which is fine. So we need our, don't need that anymore. All right. You are our 5 eyes. How did we do that one? Alright, so that means we actually need you guys to be there. And then something like that, I think. Yeah, I'm kind of liking that. Kind of digging it. Okay, so now comes the fun part of recreating it. Did we just do 1 or 2? We did 1. Okay. Alright, and then that comes back this way. You go that way. To there. And I think we said this way. And okay, yeah, that's right. And then for the wheel, we went back 1. All right. But you should be, oh, Let's make sure those are lined up. Those are lined up. Okay, that's a good thing. And then we want just regular armor blocks here because this is our interior space. Alright, so you guys are plugged in that way. You're going to be our crop growing area. And I think if we do, just want to do a door there, I'm thinking. And then this will actually end up being our let's see how that works. All right, and then we're going to end up with probably windows here and here. Put a door there, maybe. Offset door there might not be bad. I mean, because put the offset door here, which means we need. Oh, how about? Let's get rid of that for right now. Because we have the port windows, the viewports. And I always forget about these things. So I'm thinking. Something like that or something like that. I think something like that might be better. We do that. That. We can get that there. Okay, so all this would be piped through. Let's check that. Let's check our piping really quick just to make sure. So our tanks piped in that way, that way. Row 2 is piped in through there, which is connected up through here and through there. So we actually, if we need to run connection up, we can. We have a way back into this area. Oh, you know what we were going to do? I'm going to do this. I want you out of there. Put you there. I might move these that way. I have to replace those. So if we we do that. And then don't have those that way. Maybe something like that. Because that would allow us to get rid of those, which opens up that space again. And again, let's go. I'm kind of leaning, honestly, towards something like this. Which allows us to then have our reactors placed like that. Alright. Which in here will allow us to do something like this. And then for you guys, we can bring that back like so. And I'm not sure how I want to deal with this. If we go there's always stuff like that we can do. I mean, hell, if I really wanted to, we could just do that. This. So this gives us a small engineering area that we can put a couple of displays up in here that'll talk about what's going on for power and fuel. Also gives us the ability that if we, because I have the shield mod loaded, so what I could do is I could actually put the shield module in here, like the not the emitter, but the table. Actually, which might not be a bad idea. The shield control. Because see, that's a 1 by 1. And so if we put that in, we would actually have room to walk around in here. I mean, hell, we could even do that. I think I like that, actually. As long as I can get through, that's all that matters. So if we do that, you're the sci-fi, you're the really big ones, unfortunately. Do you guys... Text panel is all I'm looking for. Okay. Transparent LCD panel, wide LCD panel. Let's go text panel. Okay, so if we do that, that gets us an engineering area. And we can then do an offset door. Brings us in here. I'm liking it, I think. I think I like this. All right. And then what we'll do as well, we'll run the venting through the ceiling, which we'll figure that portion out shortly. Okay, so that gives us all of this. I think for you, we're going to need, actually, let's get rid of the doors for a second. I mean, we could straight up just place the portholes here and just have those. Or we could do those, which might not be a bad option. How do I like that? That's where the food production stuff's gonna be. Because we're gonna have an apple tree here. Food stuff here and here. What I may do then, because the apple tree is 2 blocks tall. So I may do, let's go that. You may need to actually go back one. All right, and then we go like so, like so. Food production, food production. could put the apple tree here. So this is all back here. This will all be food. And I'm thinking we need a way in and out of this beast. So if we go like that. Tell you what, let's go this way with it instead. And then that opens us up for this. And actually, and so we do the offset door again. It brings us in. That's our food production. All right, how big is this ship currently? So we have an assembler, but we don't have any refineries of any kind. We need some way of processing some basic materials, yes? I'd love to use the big refinery, but I think we're going to have to use the basic refinery. I think that might work. And so we got a little bit of detail back in there that comes in like so. That kind of looks like a suspension piece. I may end up tucking that in over here. I kind of like having it out on that side though. We definitely have options. Okay, so if we continue that way and we go, say something like that. Something like that. We can do that there. That's already there. And that gives us that area. That gives us that area. And I'm thinking that we go this. So if we do the door, so if we do a kitchen here, that means we can put the window on the exterior, or I can put a kitchen here and have, how do I want to do this? Let's do this. If we go, okay, so the offset door, if we do the offset door there, we do up there, up there. Means we can then put that there. Get rid of that for a second. We bring in oh no. How does that look if we do something like that? Not a huge fan of that, actually. It looks good back there because of the way the space is set up, I think. So I think if we did that, maybe. The door for a minute. Do that. Get rid of the bed. Let's put in. Do I want to put in the armory lockers, or do I want to put in? Yeah, because if we do that. And then that. So you'll be able to come in, you got your stuff here. Let's go here. I'll probably end up changing this so that go out this way. Probably end up changing this so that the doors aren't so straight down the line. And I'm thinking maybe that. And then that gets us here. Like I said, this is going to basically be 3 at this point. We can do that. Put the door here, I think. So you come out, you have all of this set up. Oh, how? So if we we go like so. Like I said, I'm not sure how far down that's going to end up going, but now, if you notice, we don't really have cargo in here yet. And I'm thinking may do a bunch of small cargo blocks instead of one large cargo block. I mean, I could even run them down this way, down the middle here. Which might not be a bad idea. See, I'd love to use this in this build. Would love, love, love to use this in this build. But I don't know if I've actually got a spot that I could legit attach this thing and not have it cause ridiculous problems. Because what I'd love to do is to mount this thing centerline and have it set like that for the detailing. Because if you notice, I mean, look at that. How awesome would that be? And see, I could, if I was willing to sacrifice specific areas. See, originally I had thought about putting it back here and having just the one large cargo. That way it's sitting between the wheels. But I think what we're going to end up with is, I don't think I'm going to be able to use this, because I think we're going to end up with you, and so we end up with that. That. And that. Should be okay. And then I'm thinking here we're going to have the roof in, but what I'm going to end up with is something that comes up and over and basically has thrusters forward facing. And this is just so that we can get up over the hills and such. Because I think four of the small thrusters should be enough to get us up and over things. You know, barring some just absolutely ridiculous system that we're not sure of, that we encounter down the road. Okay, so this gives us a way in, gives us our production area that if we want to use it. And then, so, let's get rid of the door. I'll do It gives us our engineering area. It gives us our, well, if you're not using the mod, this gives you just a bonus room because of all the conveyors and everything. You could actually throw a couple of assemblers in here, or you might even, like, I mean, you could even throw more generators in here if you needed to, like engines and such. So I think we'll end up leaving that as it is. This brings us up here, which I think is where we're gonna end up with our crew area. We need dusk. Oh, let's grab dusk. So I'm thinking maybe something like this. So you come through, you got a place to sit. Excuse me. Puppy has decided he wanted to say hi. You saying hi to everybody? Yeah. Such a good boy. Oh, feeling better? Yeah. Oh, at some point I'll put pictures up for you guys. See, he had to be known, right? Let's think it was all this into here. And that'll allow us to have a crew compartment. So you are 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I generally don't do my crew compartments larger than 3 blocks for the actual area, mainly because of the fact that if you go larger than that, you really do start running into problems with how you're dedicating this space. Let's see if we go like that. Thinking maybe a couple of windows here. Take that out. Take that out. Take those off really quick. So if we do something like this, you are going to, I think you're going to come forward to there. And you are going to go like so to there. Actually, take you out because what we're going to do is we're going to put some lights in. Right. And then you guys, I think we'll just basically repeat what we did before. And this time we'll have it to and then have you come there. and have you guys come down. Okay, how did we do that first one? It's that to there. Okay, so if we do... So you are one block below. So we do that. You go back one. And oh, come here. You go back one. Thinking that'll work. And then we have you guys like so. What I'm thinking here is maybe, actually, you know what? How about if we flip the script on you guys and go that way instead? Because then we can say that and that, get you out of there. It would be better if I brought that whole thing back one, huh? Okay, so if we go like so. Like so. So something like that. And like that. Okay, I think that works. Yeah. And then we have enough room to get in here, which I think we're just going to do, just drop a ladder in. Good. So we do that and that. And then that way, even if you're out of hydrogen, you should be able to get close enough to it to climb up. And if not, we can always throw another ladder in there. Because basically you're going to end up with this. you're able to climb in. Look at that. Okay, I'm kind of liking this. So that means really just, do I just want a central? I think I may just go ahead and put one in. I mean, having offset, sure, that'll work. That's fine. Right. And then we do windows, which are going to be those. And those at least. Right. So what we're going to end up with is that window. Okay. You guys are going to end up going back a little bit at least. Alright, so if we have that. Alright, so I need this to be that way. Alright, so I need that to be so that the oh, that's annoying. Invert it. Oh. That's what I need. Okay. I'm sitting there going, I know I can make this work. Bloody hell. All right. And I need to invert it for that. To there. And then we want you, actually. You like that. You like that. And then we are going back to you guys. That, and I want I think I actually do want to do that. So if we do that, we do that. You there, you there, and just for the consistency, grab you guys like so, and like so. And I may change that out. we'll see. All right. Okay, so that gets us here, which means we are going to need chair there, and we'll end up putting probably, you're going to be the center area, so we'll probably put a light above this. Maybe put lights down here instead. Oh, no, we can do the light up there. All right. So that gets us that. All right. And then if we go like that, something like that, and I'll probably put a skylight in there. Let's go you guys. Yeah, go that way. So we have a light. So that gets us a skylight in here. We need to put, is there any there? Let's take you out. Do that just to give us a little bit more room in here. You know what we need to do? So you need to come out, and you will go in. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. So that gets us that stuff. Probably put a light here over this door, a light over this, actually we'll put a light over the window, light over this door, and basically repeat that all the way through. And then we run into the issue with one of these having probably, where we're going to put the damn apple tree. Probably put the apple tree here. Kind of like, I would kind of like to put it right here. So I think we'll plan on that. So if we go like that to that. And we do that maybe. Like I said, and that's going 1, 2. So we may end up, we'll have to change some of that out, I think, at some point. But that's okay. Not overly concerned about that right this second. Okay, so that brings us into here. We've got this area, we've got this area. So if I go take that, take those three out. We need that to be 2 blocks tall, yeah? So I could do that, which would then have us do that. Do the same on this side. And then that'll have a window up on the surface. What I'm looking for, no, oh, no. That one maybe. No. So if we do that, bring you over on the exterior. We can get rid of that. Are we connected everywhere? Yeah, I guess we're connected back there on the top. Should be okay if we get rid of that. And we go like so. Get rid of that for a second. So we end up with something maybe along those lines. And like I said, we've got right, left, forward. We need braking thrust, which I could. Wondering where we could get away with that. We may have to go top mount, which is fine if we do. Because what I'm thinking here is, let's go, yeah. Because what I'm thinking is maybe just do something simple like we have you there, and then for you guys, it's just straight up something like that. we'd have to have it come out, because I think that's going to destroy it. Let's find out. Nope. All right. I think we have a rover. So what we're going to do now is we go, you are the last two, so all of you should have steering turned off. Okay. So the only thing that we have left to deal with then is a connector, which we're probably going to do a top mount. And the idea is that basically, let's go here. Let's head out here really quick and I'll show you. So what I'm thinking is that we get rid of this. We do that. And then we say something like this. Which just gives us a little bit of protection on it. Doesn't need much. There it is. And then maybe do something else right there, but that should give you the idea of basically what we're looking for. Alright, so that's all of that. The only thing we don't have is a med bay, which is something that we do need to include, which we actually have room for. So I could actually put like med bay here-ish. Maybe. So if I put, how would I pipe it in? If I wanted to pipe a med bay in. Let's see here. So survival kits have that. So we could do since you are technically a sealed block, would we be able to get away? No. It would be interesting, but no. All right. But what we can do is, let's go for you. And then how would we do this? I mean, we can literally throw it almost anywhere that we had space for it if we don't need it piped in. It's having it piped in that is kind of what I want to do. I mean, I guess I could put a conveyor in here or something, but I really like having this little entrance area. Let's go. Let's go there. And I think we'll go with the pipe. And then basically we just put our food production stuff down here. In fact, what I may do is, since that is there, I may move this over here. So we do something like that. Because since this is sealed on this side, so if we go, you know what, let's just go ahead and do this. Take you out, put you there. We'll have put you there. The apple here. Put some of the other stuff in. Yeah, I think that's going to be probably our best bet. Let's put you in there, and then that lets us run piping wherever we need to run piping to put stuff in. And then this way, if we need to put, because we don't have any turrets or anything on it, so that's all that. Because what I was thinking was that we could go like that. If I close this off, let's close that off for a second. If I close this, I close this, I just want to check and see. It doesn't actually have to be on the network. Okay, so this is airtight, which means we can cheat And we can put one of the food production blocks here, 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 and here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And like I said, I think there's 6 of them. So we could put like the mushroom grower in there, the vegetable, or actually put the vegetable grower in there, put the mushroom grower here, and then the regular stuff here. Man, it would be nice. All of those blocks, unfortunately, only have a connector on the bottom. So it's irritating in that regard. All right, and then we're going to have walkways. Use you guys. Just want a 1x1 flat, not the inverted. There we go. Now we obviously don't have gravity on here, and I didn't put gyros in yet, but if we close you, let's see, make sure that this thing stays airtight. We open that up. If we close that, okay, ship is airtight. That's important. Alright, and I'm thinking what we'll end up with at some point is I may put in the conveyor mod. If I put the air vent conveyor mod in, then I'll actually put that. I'll put the air vent here, or basically take that block out, have the air vent blowing in this way, and that'll pressurize the entire ship. I think that'll work. All right, so other than getting some things set up, take you out. Like I said, we need to get the other mod loaded in. But yeah, I think that's not a bad little build for, you know, just kind of sitting here kicking around and not really having an idea of what I was going to do. Oh, I can put gyros back there. Oh, I can put a gyro right on the middle of that axle. Look at that. All right. So, yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun hanging out, just chatting with y'all. Let me know if you enjoy this style format. Like I said, I am making some content changes on the channel. We're going to be doing more of heavily edited stuff, so I'll probably end up doing stuff like this in the future and then go back and cut it down so that you just get highlights. I'm also hoping to start live streaming probably December-ish. Making a comeback on that. And we will be adding other games to the channel, so keep your eyes open for it. But like I said, I didn't want anyone to think I was dead, just, you know, hanging out, having some fun, and trying to get stuff organized. And on that note, I'm going to get out of here. I hope you all have a fantastic day. If you enjoyed it, you know the routine. Hit those likes, that subscribe, spam it out to your friends. Oh, anyway, I'm going to get out of here. I hope you all have a fantastic day. Enjoy your week, and we will see you back here next time for more Space Engineers. As always, folks, take care and be safe out there, everybody. All right, so now to grab a blueprint of this and maybe even upload it to Steam.